was asked about this. Um, I talk about it all the time, but I was asked about it a couple weeks ago because I talk about it a lot, right? The whole shit with, WAP, Gucci. Uh, and this is somebody I bump a lot of that 2020, 1017 era. I still bump that shit. Scar, Foogiano, Pooh. Even though they wasn't part of 1017, but I bump a whole lot of paper route artists, from Fizzle to Glock, Moochie. But I made a video and I said how like a lot of, and as far as the 1017 shit, a lot of that shit just, is past. Like that Big Facts interview was not a good look to Gucci, for Gucci. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it made it look like he's really not, hands-on with shit like it was seeming, like, you know what I'm saying, like it was seeming at first. And then you look at the fact that, like I said, Pooh Shiesty just got out. I think he's in the halfway house still, but Foogiano was still doing time. Big Walk Dog was hard as fuck. I don't know why you dropped Big Walk Dog. Scar, Enchanting are no longer here. Excuse me, rest in peace. I just feel like, and then I feel like it would really be a bad look if Foogiano or Pooh Shiesty come out publicly against Gucci Mane about how they don't want to be signed, if he want to sign them. That's gonna really be a bad look because it already, like I said, the Big Facts podcast already made it look like you're not hands on with your shit. So that's just be a bad look, bro. Gucci Mane already not looking good in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, so, and then you add the fact that maybe if Pooh Shiesty or Foogiano, to me, which to me, both them niggas, along with Scar, definitely would have hit it. And I got a Big Wall Dog up there too, but obviously, Scar, Foogiano, and Pooh, bro, were definitely the heads of 1017, and definitely brought Gucci Mane into a new light. Definitely brought energy back into that whole that whole Gucci Mane, even though it's their discography, I'm saying, like, because a lot of this shit is in his discography and stuff like that. It really brought like a lot of just heat back for Gucci Mane and stuff like that, bro. So it wouldn't be good if the niggas if they publicly go against him. But at the same time, I doubt that nigga wants to take either of the niggas out of paperwork, because I still see the niggas with like a whole lot of time, like, to run the game and shit like that. I think Pooh Shiesty still ain't in his prime yet. Probably finna be now that he did that time and had to sit and think, and I'm sure he did some freestyling and some writing in there, my nigga. A whole lot of thinking and shit like that. A whole lot of perspective changing and shit like that. So, and I'm sure Foogiano was doing the same. So they probably gonna come out high as hell. You know what I'm saying? We still ain't got that Foogiano first day out, that Pooh Shiesty first day out. I know that record gonna go crazy. Like, any CEO gonna would want to be a part of that, but especially Gucci Mane, who has been a part of the nigga's story this entire time. But you don't know if they still want to be under paperwork under him. Like, I doubt it's a lifetime contract. It's probably for like 3-4 albums, if I'm not mistaken. I think Scar released 3 albums under 1017. 2 of them, I believe, after he passed. One right when he did, I believe, because I know he got the Grim Reaper. No, that deluxe. Does that count as another album, or it's just a deluxe of the same album? And then I know he got that. No, because he got the Frozone album. But I think the Frozone album was, like I said, I think that's a post-mortem album. I think Pooh Shiesty only released 1 album. That album where he has like that AI cartoon animation. I believe that's the only album he released under 1017. I think Foogiano released that Gutter Baby album, and I think he did the Gutter Baby Reloaded. But like I said, it's still like it's like the same album. So all them niggas, even what's name? I think obviously Scar's gone, but them niggas still might be under contract for like 2 or 3 more albums a piece. Which, if so, you know what I'm saying, it's business is business. But like I say, them niggas coming out against him publicly would not be a good look.